Oh my, oh my, oh my. I am so happy. Mic check, everything's good. I've been waiting to do this. This is the second time I'm recording this because storage issues, but now we're good. I just received the fastest blowing, that sounds crazy. The latest video I dropped got 30,000 views, 35,000. The latest reel, Instagram reel I dropped got 35,000 views in 2 hours, and it's still growing. Every time I reload it, it's growing. And, oh yeah, great news, you might be thinking. But, okay, I'm paranoid about this mic. Great news, you might be thinking. But it got 19 comments, 18 out of the 19 comments being negative, being hate comments. Someone called me DaBaby. Someone said, unrelease this. Someone said this goes hard on mute, but I want to talk about hate comments because I got a ton of them today and I'm really excited. And you might be thinking, is this guy insane? Why is he excited to get hate comments? Like what kind of psychopath, sociopath would be excited to get hate comments, excited to be, hated? No, that's not the point I'm trying to make. I will tell you, if you've dealt with hate comments, this is my advice to anyone who's dealing with hate comments, affected by hate comments. Here's the thing I want to say. First of all, no, not everyone will like your music. It doesn't matter if you're Drake, doesn't matter if you're the most liked artist in the world. People will not like your music. You are not going to please everyone. Get that through your head first. Get that in your head. Because you will never please anyone. No content creator will ever please anyone because that's just how it works. Not everyone will like you. Get that through your head. So now that you have that lens, no, not everyone's going to like you. What's the next step? Well, the next step is how can I find the people who do like me? Oh my God, I keep checking this thing. Yeah, okay. How do you find the people who like you? Because you know that not everyone's going to like you. You just keep putting yourself out there and eventually you'll find the people who like you. So I put my stuff out to 30,000 people and 600 people maybe liked, and it's 700 now and it's still going, and a lot of people didn't like. But here's the thing I want to tell you, as somebody who's continuously created content, I've released more than 1,000 pieces of content throughout my whole creative career. Just in general, like more than 500 TikToks, more than 100 YouTube videos, more than 100 YouTube shorts, dozens and dozens of IG reels. As someone who's released so much content, I will tell you the worst feeling you have is not, damn, these hate comments. It's, I'm going nowhere. I put in all this effort and I'm going nowhere. So every single day I put out 8 pieces of content now. 8 different short form, and some of them are repeated on different platforms or whatever, but I put out 8 pieces of content every single day. And one of the worst feelings is not to get hate from me. It's 8 out of 8 missed. None of them hit the algorithm. So when I'm in a situation like this where I get a ton of hate, I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm blessed because it reached the algorithm. I know not everyone's going to like me, but there's one person who has fire. Is your music on YouTube? And it's worth it to get that one new fan for me. The worst feeling is not getting hate. It's feeling like you haven't changed from yesterday. You're not one step ahead. I know that even if people hate me, more people know me now than they did yesterday. And that's the best thing. That means I'm taking a step in the right direction. Not everyone's going to like me. If you are getting hate, most likely, it's not the same person. There's some weird people who just follow you and they continuously hate on you. I don't know why they do that. I haven't experienced anyone like that. But I do know they're out there. There's people who continuously follow you, go to your content, you know who they are, and they continue to hate on you, even though they can just click off, right? That's a very small amount of people. If you're dealing with something like that, then okay, I get it. But if you're not, if you're dealing with just normal hate comments, you reached new people. You reached new people. You are a step ahead in comparison to where you were before. That is the biggest dub. You need to keep advancing if you want to make this a career. You need to keep putting yourself out in new eyes. Not everyone's going to like it, but you are a step better because people who have never heard you, people you may never meet, there's 7 billion people, and a portion of those people yesterday did not know who you are and now do know who you are. And maybe some of them are fans, but you have you're going somewhere. You're not in a box. You are expanding. That is the biggest dub. That means you're doing something right. That means that you're a step greater. It's not about the hate. If you get hate, then you're reaching new people. People can be nice and all, but if you're not moving, if your content is not moving, if the algorithm's not moving your stuff, for me, based on my experience, that is the worst feeling, not getting hate. So for anyone who's getting hate, new people coming to the page saying this is trash, you know you're not going to please everybody, and you know you'll never be perfect, except those two things. Now, with that in mind, this is amazing because you're reaching new people, and that's how that stepping stone, you'll build your audience by putting yourself in new eyes. If you're too afraid of being hated and you want to be liked all the time, you're going to stay in this little box of 200 people, maybe 200 followers, not even people, and get the same consistent amount, but everyone's going to have something good to say. You're not challenging yourself. You're not expanding. And I'm saying this to people who want to pursue this as a career. If you are getting hate, that is the first step. You need to first of all learn how to deal with hate, and that's going to take time. It's going to hurt. Embrace the hurt. It's going to hurt, but it'll hurt less every single time. And if you get this perspective, you know that you're at least taking a step in the right direction. You know you're taking a step in the right direction when you're getting new people going to your page, people who have not seen you before. That is such a blessing. Think about the age we're in. We're in an age where we can just upload something and someone from all around a different state, a different country, a different continent can comment on your post. That is amazing. Artists months ago didn't have, not months ago, artists years ago, decades ago did not have that. We have the power to do that. So we just have to find our audience. It's not going to be anyone. It's not going to be everyone. It's not going to be most people. It's not going to even be half of people. It's going to be a small portion, but that small portion is more than enough to satisfy you. You only need 1,000 fans to win. I've heard the principle. And you're probably going to have way more than 1,000 people who like you. Way more. You're not going to please everyone. You just need to find your group. Just like as high school. You didn't get along probably with everyone. If you're a musician like me, you didn't. You didn't fit in with everyone. You had to find your group. But you're moving forward. You're embracing that discomfort that comes with it. You're moving forward. You're a step greater. You're actually reaching people. Because I know the worst feeling is trying, and nothing going anywhere. But if you're getting hate, you're going somewhere. That's the coolest thing. That's amazing. I got flamed. I got 30. This is my fastest growing video, and it's getting pretty much more than 90% hate, I'd say. And I am not feeling bad at all. 0%. It took a while to get here. I had to receive a lot of hate comments. Someone once made a channel on my first video ever that said Rohan sucks and said this is trash. Someone made a channel called Rohan sucks just to hate on me. Like, I've felt hate. I'm a very sensitive person, and I've dealt with it. And I'm not going to say something stupid like, screw the haters, yeah. You know, I'm not going to say something like that because that's not the principle that I believe in. I mean, we should have empathy for them, but you don't need to have empathy right now. But you shouldn't. You got to realize you're taking a step forward. You're taking a step in the right direction. You're putting yourself in a situation. You're understanding that, and every time you experience hate, it's going to hurt less. But it still will hurt, and it's okay to get hurt. It's okay to. A lot of people try to make beliefs to avoid getting hurt. It's gonna hurt. But remember, you're in a better place than you were yesterday, because if you want to turn this into a realistic career, if you want to be known for this art, if you want to find your group, you're one step closer, not only with confidence, because the next time you face hate, it's going to hurt even less, but you're also one step closer in terms of your reach. You've reached more people. You have more fans, because there could be 30,000. Most people, the silent majority, just either don't rock with what you're doing or rock with what you're doing and move on. They don't comment, right? So you could have gained fans that way. You could get someone who lucky enough to comment, and then you're like, oh yeah, so we got a new fan here. So you're still growing in reach and you're growing in tolerance, which are two amazing things. So if you get hate, you're probably most likely reaching new people, and that's a great thing. And you're only going to expand your tolerance and be able to deal with, people in this world. And that's amazing. It's amazing. That's going to only make you stronger and better. And I'm super proud of you if you've experienced hate. That's great. That means you're in the right direction. Don't stay in the safe space because you're afraid of getting hate. Everyone will. Everyone will.